Cantina. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please hit the bell for more content so you know when I upload new content. Please hit the like button, and share away here. We share away here for Star Wars. These are my takeaways from Star Wars Celebration. And a bit of an address to Bob Iger himself. I'm not impressed. Not at all. You still haven't done the things you're supposed to do. Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to the Cantina. Pull up a bar stool, order a drink, pull up a chair to a table, order a drink, order lunch. These are some takeaways from Star Wars Celebration. You know, from what I saw, The Mandalorian looks okay. I'm not really into that part of Star Wars. You know, I got my fill of them with Boba Fett in the OT. You know, it just, you know, I don't get it. Oh wow, he's wearing cool armor. He's my favorite character. Okay. Wow. Okay. Clone Wars actually looks pretty good. I'll probably get that on Blu-ray to add to my collection because I'm not buying Disney streaming for anything, for any effing reason at all. I have everything I need of Star Wars as far as visual. I'm not buying that shit. Okay. Other takeaways. Tom Kane, who does the voice for Admiral Akbar, crushed The Last Jedi, made absolutely beautiful, brilliant comments about how bad it was, what they did to his character, Admiral Akbar, and brought up the phoniness, bullshit, SJW, LGBTQ, XYZ, Vice Admiral Gender Studies, and why the hell was Holdo even in there? Because she was an avatar for, you know, something more important than actually telling a good fucking story. Sorry for the F-bombs. Other takeaways. Ian McDiarmid is definitely going to be in Episode 9 in some fashion. I don't know. Some people think it's just a holocron. Other people think it's actually going to be a physical presence. I assume it's going to be intriguing how they bring this about. I'm not holding my breath for anything good from this movie, actually. If it's even mediocre and fixes what Rian Johnson broke, it's still not going to make the money they need. Other takeaways. Daisy Ridley shot down Reylo once and for all. Okay. Shot down Reylo once and for all. Yes. And that, I did a video on that actually too. And she did it to literally one of the most egregious Reylo enablers on the planet, Steele Saunders, who is such a sleazeball. Just looking at him is just so, he's just greasy, you know, and he was one of the perpetuators of this bullshit, and, you know, he got shot down, and they all got shot down by Rey herself, so that was good, that was a plus thing here. Other takeaways, The Hollywood Reporter interviewed Kathleen Kennedy, and Kathleen Kennedy was talking about Benioff and Weiss, and she's talking to them about their trilogy, and Rian Johnson, who's said to be part of it. Okay. A little advice for Bob Iger. Apparently, your streaming service is set to lose $8 billion. $8 billion. Okay. And the last, what, you guys spent 4.3 billion on Lucasfilm, and it's only made about a third of its money back. I mean, we saw the gross, 4.7. It made its money back. No, it didn't. Made about 1.3 to $2 billion. It's in the red. You know, your publishing side sucks. Your, you still are holding on to people who make you look bad. you know, what was that great line in The Patriot? What is done in my name reflects upon me. When Brian Young goes into an underage sex chat and starts flirting with girls that could be 13 years old, that reflects upon you, Mr. Iger, okay? When he doxes people just because they don't like a movie, that reflects upon you. You're not as big as you think you are. We don't have to go see these movies. We have choices. And in fact, here's the biggest scary thing for you. No one in Hollywood is afraid of Star Wars anymore. Jumanji 3, opening the same weekend. All right? You guys are in trouble, and you haven't done a damn thing to fix it. Sure, you fired Carrie Hart. Sure, you fired Chuck Wendig, but that's not enough. Those are sacrifices. There are still people working there that have trashed the franchise, have attacked the fans, who have not had to pay for it. Okay, Pablo Hidalgo, who bullied fans for years on Twitter, for years on YouTube, for years on the internet, is still there. His wife, who's just as bad as he is still there, Christy. You've got Ruin Johnson still there. And what appears that you guys are still thinking about giving him a trilogy and sticking poor Benioff and Weiss with him. You know, maybe with a leash around his neck. Just unload, make him go away. And you haven't done anything about Kathy Kennedy. And don't tell me you can't find anybody to take over for her. Okay? That's utter bullshit. Unless she's got something over your head and you're afraid if you cut her loose that, you know, you're going to get Me Too'd or something. All right? You know, if you do something about this, okay? Those are all the takeaways I got from Star Wars Celebration. And, you know, it looks to me like everybody's aspiring to mediocrity. Even The Mandalorian looks like it's aspiring to mediocrity. The reason why is this. Lack of George Lucas. Mark Hamill stayed away. I know he was probably invited and he said no. You know, you don't invite, you invite, you know, Luke Skywalker to this. Right? Now, how would I fix it? Announce that George Lucas is back, not only as a consultant, but as somebody who's part of the leadership team. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. Fire Pablo Hidalgo. Fire his wife, Christy. Fire Brian Young and have the FBI investigate him for not only, I would say, underage, you know, malpractice towards little kids, you know, deviancy, but also doxing, because there are states in the union that doxing is illegal. It's a misdemeanor to a felony in some places. Okay? You know, get rid of anybody on the publishing side in the story group that was hired not to write good stories, but to put propaganda into Star Wars. Okay? You know, will Star Wars do well in China? No, because they know what propaganda is and they're sick of it. Will it do well here? If it doesn't do well in China, it's not going to make $1 billion. Okay? It's got to make $1 billion for you guys to feel good about yourselves, and it won't. And I'll tell you something else. It should be kicking Marvel's ass, and it's not. You guys are in trouble, and you haven't done a goddamn thing to fix what was broken. Now, fine. Filoni and Favreau seem to have an idea of what they're doing. I'm still not interested because the main saga has been trashed and the main characters have been trashed and no one is going to fix it. That's why I'm not buying Disney Plus, and that's why I'm leading the charge to boycott Episode 9, and I'm encouraging everybody I know to go see Jumanji. over and over and over and over again. And if you don't, buy tickets for the hell of it. I am. Why? Because the only thing you're going to learn is learning this is losing money. All right? Think about it. You're in trouble. You are. We're all sick of it here. You had one chance to fix it, and you haven't. And that was my biggest takeaway from Star Wars Celebration. And we're not going to quit till everything that I talked about is fixed. Okay? Everything. This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy. See you around the cantina. Please remember to tip the Wookiee bartenders 20%. And don't start any fights in the cantina, because if you do, the Wookiee bouncers, who are huge, will trash everything and I gotta pay for it. All right? And also, no gunfights, no bounty hunters, and no droids. I'll see you around, Scott. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please hit the bell for more content so you know when I upload new stuff. And please hit that like button and share away here for love Star Wars. I may go into depth later about Tom Kane's bitch slap of TLJ. I'll see you around the galaxy, Scott.